Hey, welcome back to Living 757. And what I would like to say is like being bullied these days, Ashley, is certainly a global issue that everyone has had to deal with, especially now that people are more virtual than ever. And it makes it comforting, at least right here in Virginia, that there's someone doing something about it. And here to talk with us a little bit more about that is Shantae Miller here from Parents Against Bullying VA. How you doing there, Shantae?
I'm wonderful in yourself.
And we're doing
We're
great.
doing great. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for this opportunity.
Can you share what your mission is at Parents Against Bullying?
Yes, Parents Against Bullying's mission is to be proactive, take a proactive approach to spread awareness, the anti-bullying awareness, education and awareness, and being that bridge between the gap of our youth and the community, and being that support with the ones that are voiceless and those that have a lower voice to make them have a louder voice to be able to speak up and speak out against bullying.
Okay, and that is such a very important thing as far as getting people involved. So how does someone get involved through your organization?
If they would like to be involved with our organization, they can visit our website at www.pabva.com, and they're able to email us from there. They can contact us by phone if they're in need of us immediately, or whatever their needs are. They can visit us, and all those resources are right there on our website.
Okay.
Perfect. Thank you. Now, although October is Anti-Bullying Awareness Month, it's great that you guys continue to spread awareness all year long. Do you guys have any events coming up?
We are continuously doing the virtual thing, the new norm. Usually we're in during school tours during this time of the year. I'm doing pep rallies and things of that nature, but we're doing virtual ones. And we've also partnered with a puppet company ministry, which is SCBC Puppets and Praise, and we're doing puppet shows. So those are the things that we're having to do, that we're doing actively right now. And we're definitely connected with the schools around the 757 area and afar by doing that.
Okay, and Shante, like what type of or what has been some of the craziest or wildest stories that you've had to handle or even had to address?
I'm going to first just let you know the one that started us. The reason why I started Parents Against Bullying, because one of my twins was brutally attacked by her bully. She was kicked in the head for a total of 17 minutes on the school bus. And that's what started me starting Parents Against Bullying Virginia, because I didn't want another family to go left alone or not have the support or know what to do or go through it alone at all, and try to be proactive instead of reactive like we're having to do, but just trying to teach them that we're here for them, the signs, what to do, what the laws are, and things of that nature. So that's the whole reason. And the other piece, the hardest thing for me to do, is to have to sit with families that have lost their children or their loved ones to bully side, which is when they take their own lives because of bullying.
Oh wow,
Mm.
wow, wow,
As a
and
mom, I cannot imagine my child coming home after what happened to your child on the school bus,
Yes, ma'am.
because I'm crazy and I would have jumped on that school bus and bullied that bully.
Believe me, it was hard. It was definitely I had to stop and think approach.
Yeah.
yeah,
Now, has virtual schooling had any effect on bullying in general, good or bad?
Bad, because of the fact that cyberbullying is on the rise, and we know that bullies will hide behind these electronic device and be something that they're not, and it has been increased since our kids are virtually, having to have these devices in their hands and being on these devices at all times. It has been a rise with the cyberbullying piece.
okay, and what are some of those signs, just really briefly, that parents and kids can look out for as far as bullying?
The signs, if you mean if your child is being bullied, is one of those things is unusual sadness and unresponsiveness, and they're usually like a bubbly child. Start asking questions. If the child starts to say that they don't feel good, they're sick, and they're always coming up with these excuses about why they don't want to do something that they're usually doing, get involved. I always say push. Push stands for patience. P is for patience, U is for understanding, S is for stability, to H, handle your business, meaning get involved, ask the questions, keep the line of communication open, and make that foundation there that they trust you enough to be able to come to you or any adult to be able to help them during this situation.
Thank you. Thank you very much
Thank you
for
so
that.
much.
Yeah. Thank you for being a part of the show today. And thank you for what you're doing here in VA with Parents Against Bullying.
No problem. Thank you so much for this opportunity, and thank you for what you guys are doing, giving us this platform to be able to share those things.
Of
You
course.
got
Thank you.
You got it. Now, Ashley, there's nothing more spooky than obviously being a parent and having to deal with bullying. But this year has been like no other. Like when people talk about 2020, I think the whole year is a Halloween, right?
It's going to go down as one of the weirdest years ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah. I mean, we're talking regular safety. We're talking health safety. But let's have a discussion about the safety for Halloween. Like, what are people in your neighborhood, or what are you all doing in your neighborhood for Halloween? Are you allowing kids to go trick or treat?
100%. Okay, so I know that this is kind of a controversial topic. So I just want to say, first of all, that my point of view is not the point of view of the entire show. I don't represent what the show thinks about Halloween. But for me, at least, the mental repercussions of everything going on this year have been just as bad, if not worse, and maybe even longer lasting than the pandemic itself.
Okay.
And I think some normalcy would be really nice. So for a holiday that already most people wear masks, everybody should wear a mask. And if you don't want to hand out candy, don't turn your lights on. But if you do, be safe about it. So one thing you can do is put candy in individualized bags.
Okay.
That way kids aren't reaching their hand into a bowl and you're not mixing germs on germs on germs. Make sure you sanitize after every house. I know a lot of people are also doing like scavenger hunts for candy in their own homes. There are so many ways to keep Halloween somewhat normal this year and not take that away from the kids, because that's what it's really about, right?
Yeah, like I know our daughter was invited to a trunk or treat, and we were like, oh no, we can't do the trunk or treat because, everyone is still coming. So, as you mentioned, some people are going to be a little sensitive about this, but it's all about being safe, in my opinion. Just be safe. But you hit the nail on the head when you were talking about, if you don't want to participate, there is nothing worse than going to someone's house that has the light on during trick-or-treating time. You ring the doorbell and either they don't answer, or they answer like, we don't celebrate that. And like, well,
or your kids ring the doorbell and then it's like this.
Right. Yeah. So definitely parents and people just be mindful of that. And as much as we can try to, as the adults in this situation, give our children the most fun they can have, because we have to remember our children are dealing with unprecedented times.
They are. They are. And I think just like the rest of the year with Halloween, we all need to remember to be respectful, be courteous, respect that everybody doesn't feel the same way you do.
Right.
And just be nice.
Yeah.
Be nice and be safe above all else.
Yes.
But like I said, put a mask on. It's the one holiday where you're supposed to wear them. So it's the one time that we've been wearing them for years and years and years.
Yeah. Now let's see really quick before we go to commercial break. We had some funny Halloween picks from last week that we didn't get to. So let's check out some of the other cool Halloween picks, like this one. Like, I don't even know what this guy is.
What is that?
Is it it looked like a baby in you know what? Yeah, it's a baby man. Let's go to the next one.
A man baby?
Oh my God. This is the one you think I should be doing, Bill.
Yes. No, but you have to start at the bottom. You have to start at the bottom, Quincy. You have to do this. You have to do this. You have to start like this, and then
I don't have time for that, but very creative costume. I like this one.
I love this one. This is one of my favorite ones, although I am confused about why it's snowing in Hawaii.
Oh, wow. Yeah, nice one. Let's see if we got. Now, this is your favorite.
We're going to need a bigger boat.
Fish gets eaten by shark. This is you.
Shark eats fish.
Okay,
Yes.
Same thing.
So speaking of fish and seafood. Coming up next, I got to try some of the best seafood in the 757, so don't go away.